got my man Drew.
What it
and
do,
then
baby
there's
boo?
beautiful people in the middle.
That's
We got
right.
Adrian and Jacob again. Returning guest.
Adriana.
Adriana, bro.
Oh my God.
That bad of a
No,
name?
Come on,
no,
bro.
It
Come
already
on, bro.
happened.
no,
Really?
No.
Really, Victor?
no, no. I swear to fucking God. This is the argument we had right before the show.
Right off the bat.
Oh my God, I hate you, Drew, so bad.
Let me tell you what happened. So we get in here because he keeps forgetting your name, right? Okay. And so I keep running. It's Adriana. It's Adriana. We get here. We sit down out here in the little lounge area. And he goes, "Yeah. So Adriana's not coming on." I was like, "Adrian." He's like, "What? That's not her name." I'm like, "Yeah, it's Adrian." He's like, "It's Adriana. Adrian's like a boy's name." I'm like,
it
"No,
was you.
It was me." He goes,
Dude.
he goes, "Adrian's a boy's name." I'm like, "No, man, Rocky. That's like his wife's name. This is the most famous Adrian."
So this whole time I'm sitting here, I'm like, I sound like a little weird when we were talking earlier. I'm like, it is Adrian. In my head, over Adrian,
The whole time.
Adrian,
This is
Adrian.
It's okay.
So we have Adriana and we have Jacob. So we have the Strange Brew crew on the show today.
Official.
Yeah.
It's official now.
So you guys have been doing a lot of homebrew stuff. I see
We
lately.
have. So we've been getting ready for Labor of Love homebrew competition from Deep Elm Brewery. Dry
Fan
hop.
favorite.
I'm going to do that one. And then Adriana's going to be doing a pear wheat and then her oatmeal coffee stout.
Delicious, another good one.
Yeah, and then I'm doing I'm going to do a New England style IPA and then a mango kolsch.
Dang.
The mango coach.
Yeah.
So some good summer beers in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be a nice little mix up right there.
It's a lot. So is it all one competition or is it like different categories?
No, it's one competition. So basically, we take at least 2.5 gallons to pour at the festival, and then 33 ounces, two 22-ounce bottles of whatever beer you want to enter into the competition gets taken to the judges like 3 or 4 days before. And then they drink it, they judge it, and then if you win, you have a chance to go to their brewery and brew that beer with them.
I like their little pilot system.
Yeah, you get to go up there and brew the beer with them, and they'll mass distribute it. So it's pretty sweet. Usually there's a ton of home brewers that go. I think 2 years ago there was about 50.
Jeez.
That's a lot of
I didn't even know there was that many
Yeah.
home brewers in Dallas. I don't know.
What is Labor of Love?
Labor of Love Fest. It's just a home brew competition done by Deep Elm Brewing.
When is it?
Oh, when is it? I'm sorry, I just said what. It is September 2nd, so that's going to be a Sunday, and there's going to be I think it's about $30 charge to get in, but you get unlimited pours. You get I think you get some free food. I may be wrong on that, and
trying
then
to
you've
get some
got
press pass.
bands and just a lot of fun.
Yeah. No, that sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, we'll definitely be out there to support.
I get in contact with Deep Elm Brew and see if we get some press pass.
There you go. Right? Heck yeah, dude. Don't have
So
That'd be a smart thing to
That'd
do.
be
Hit up Kevin. I know Kevin out there.
do it.
oh, word, we hit up Kevin.
Yeah.
Do
He
it.
can
I
work
would
it out
do
for
it.
us.
Yeah, so we're brewing a lot, but I'm kind of nervous about like what the flavors are gonna taste like afterwards. And I mean, you have like this plan set out and it's supposed to taste like this, but sometimes it doesn't taste like the way you orchestrated it, So I'm
Are you guys gonna
pretty afraid of it.
bring that Gruit back on? The
Only for you, Drew. Only for you. We're gonna call it the Drew Brew.
the Drew Brew. I like that.
I like
Drew
it.
Brew. We're gonna make small batches of that. And it's
Yeah.
just for you.
Limited release.
Yeah, extra
Only
loud
for extra Myers.
Extra
Did you
Myers.
legit like that?
Yeah. I had it at the house, man. I would sip on them every now and again.
I don't believe you.
No, you
I
think I,
feel
was just
like you're
lying?
being very kind. Yeah.
No. I keep it. We keep it real.
We keep it
Pretty
100.
honest. Yeah.
But
We talked about it before. Like, I think what I liked about it was that it was kind of interesting. Like it was.
Yeah.
it wasn't bad. It just
Like, I like the overall flavor and I like the herbalness of it because it kind of reminded me of rosemary for whatever reason. But it was interesting enough where you wanted to keep like trying it to be like, huh,
Like
you know what I
the
mean?
taste in the back of your throat.
Yeah. So, but I mean, like it's one of those beers where you can't have like one like back to back. But every now and again you're like, this is interesting.
So you know how they make barbecue and they put like wood, like I don't know, different kinds of like wood, and you get like that wood flavor.
The smoke kind of like
Yeah, the smoky. I'm kind of like interested in like a beer that would have that like wood.
Intrinsic had one that I didn't really like. Not the shit on Intrinsic. I just don't think they do some of their beers really well.
Oh, yeah.
But they had a smoky one that I feel like they missed the mark on it.
I just
Give it a
want that
shot.
to hit your throat, like the back of your throat, and just like,
Tastes like a hot cigarette.
yeah, you know.
Hot cigarette.
Sure.
All right. So how do you know what
I
hot
get it.
cigarette tastes like?
That would probably be really good. I think like a porter or something.
Yeah.
A stout or porter.
Stout or porter would be really good with that.
Oh,
Introducing
winter.
Strange Brew's new batch of hot cigarette coming
There
soon.
we go. Exactly. Perfect. When it hits your tongue, you'll know.
Wow, that's a good slogan.
That is one.
So you guys brought a lot of beers on. Thank you
We
for that
did,
today.
Yeah, I know you guys hadn't tried Small Brew Pub. I know that was one of the ones that I don't think any of you guys had tried
No.
yet.
Not yet.
Okay, so they're located in Oak Cliff, and I guess they're a gastropub because they do serve food and they do allow you to buy beer there and take it. They've been around for I think 2 or 3 years, so they're fairly new to the game. So yeah, I brought the black pepper pills from them, and then the Oak Cliff Ale, which is a blonde. That one's obviously a pilsner. I like the black pepper pills. I didn't like it at first just because it tasted real peppery. Like it tastes like there's pepper in it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they actually put pepper in it or if it's Columbus hops, but it's good. It kind of grew on me. So yeah, if you guys want to
I'm
crack
intrigued
open
to have
some-
that one first.
What, the black pepper pills?
Yeah.
Let's bust that open.
Let's give it a try.
Sweet.
I don't think I've ever tried these, actually.
The black pepper pills? You've tried the black pepper pills.
Thanks, sir. See if
I have it from the can.
You're gonna drink from the can?
Yeah.
It's classy.
Yeah. Classy.
So what's summer been like for the teacher side?
It's been good. Just a lot of relaxing and like Netflix and like, you know, just being you.
That's yours.
That's pretty awesome.
Okay. We're switching it up now.
I'm so confused. I thought she said she wanted to drink from the can.
I thought you.
Sorry, I just want to smell it. You know, I can't smell it
Why are
from
you
the can.
passing
I'm
glasses?
confused.
Here,
I'm so
just drink from this glass.
We ruined your dream.
Are you drunk?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Not a drop of liquor on
There you
on me or in me.
He was pre-gaming before you guys got here.
I didn't give you too much. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, man. It's enough to try.
So, is this one
Yeah,
for me
that's
now?
yours.
Okay.
It smells good.
Yeah, it's got like an orangey smell to it.
Yeah.
And then when it hits your tongue, it's
It smells like pizza to me.
pizza.
Salud.
Pizza. Cheers. I'm trying to smell pizza.
It has like a sweet tomato undertone.
Yes.
I think
There
that's
you
where
go.
you're getting it.
Now that you say pizza, that's all I think about. I haven't tried it yet.
Like the Lunchables pizzas.
The crackers.
Yeah.
This is good. So this is like it's really light beer.
Yeah.
Like real.
Pilsner.
This is like a good beer you want to come home and just have like a beer to chill out with.
Yeah, this is a great solid pilsner that they do. I've had pilsners from other breweries, and I'm just like, I
really
get like
good.
a plastic taste sometimes when I drink
When you drink
pilsners.
pilsners,
real clean, like real clean.
Yeah,
taste.
they did a good job on this beer.
feels refreshing at the end of it.
I like the smell of it. Smells really good. It doesn't carry over into the taste a whole lot, but it's like real clean and just like a real like if you want just like a heavy beer just to like sip on and just hang out.
Yeah.
I do like the pizza. Makes me want to keep smelling it now.
Do you smell it?
Well, you
smell
said
like the tomato.
Well, I couldn't describe what I was
do
smelling
smell
until Ziggy
that.
said
Okay,
tomato.
yeah.
Now that you
Yeah,
said
yeah,
pizza.
yeah.
Ziggy said, was it Lunchables?
Lunchables?
Yeah, the Lunchables.
The,
pizza.
the
Because they do
Lunchables like squirt on
Yeah,
tomato
the squirt
paste.
on
That the
tomato paste.
it is really sweet. The one you're talking about, Ziggy, from the Lunchables. Like, yeah, my son had one the other day, and it's like super sweet sauce.
I
So
just cannot stop smelling it because that's all I smell. I was like,
This is tomato pizza.
I think it smells. I think it tastes great.
Smells
but
good and
It
it
smells
tastes
way
great.
better,
Yeah.
but it tastes great. I like it because it's clean, and I don't like something overpowering, and nothing's too overpowering in this
Yeah.
whole thing. It's super clean and crisp at the end.
Yeah. Again, I've had pilsners before, and some of them just taste like plastic. I don't know if it's just an old batch that I'm trying or what, but I wasn't really feeling most of those. But this one's good.
I feel like a lot of I don't know if it's cyclical or what, but a lot of breweries are kind of going towards that now. Like a lot of people are like
Yeah.
really trying to get like pilsners,
Yeah.
like lighter beers,
Yeah,
and
Clean.
stuff. So
Yeah, I think I watched one of you guys' episodes. I don't know if it was with Taps and Caps or somebody else, and they were talking about how people come in and they're like, "What's your lightest beer that you have?"
yeah, yep.
And
That
so I
was-
think that's why a lot of breweries are going towards like pilsners and lagers.
Lagers
things
and
like that.
Just to provide to the public and stuff like that.
What is the name? Someone had a really good name. The lightest beer.
So the Turning Point. Have you guys been to Turning Point yet?
I want to go so bad. It's the lightest beer you'll ever try, or the
Yeah,
lightest beer we have. or
lightest
something.
beer we have, I think,
Yeah.
something like that. But yeah,
I want to go there. They
Yeah, I
have.
just like that name. It was like, what's the lightest beer you have? That one.
That's funny.
lightest beer we have.
They're doing a mashup right now with Ingenious from
Yeah, I saw that.
Houston, And Ingenious does some really crazy stuff. They have a beer called Is it Turning Point that has that? The
Turning Point chicken and
gravy,
waffles,
is it
or-
gravy and
or
biscuits?
biscuits
and gravy?
and gravy.
I
Yeah,
think it's called Biscuits and Gravy.
yeah. That's the one that we tried.
When you went out there?
Yeah, whenever we were gonna have the show that one day, we ended up having to scrap, but we tried
Oh,
it
yeah.
with gin. That we were
Oh,
chugging in the
that's
car.
right.
That
I
sounds
totally
amazing.
Yeah, it was really good.
Totally
Really good
forgot
beer.
about that. I got really drunk that day.
Yeah, the name's kind of like off-putting at first, but it's a really good beer. Yeah,
I can imagine.
yeah.
I can imagine.
I'm
Super
really
good.
happy. That was a great first beer to try for them.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's like a good way to like for a vegan to like reminisce, like
Over pizza.
over pizza.
the pizza. I mean, there's vegan pizza,
You
but
probably just eat the sauce and the bread, right? No?
I still say
just like the chicken and waffles or whatever. Like,
Oh, you're talking about that. The
Yeah.
Chicken, biscuits and gravy.
I have a coworker who's vegan, and so she lets me try some of her
you have
different
a coworker who's
dishes.
vegan.
Daisy,
She's vegan.
she's vegan. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
No offense.
He's like, but so she lets us try like different ones that she gets. She got like a vegan grilled cheese the other day. Super good. She got it from Cosmic Cafe, I think,
yeah.
or Spiral Diner. One of
It's
the two.
because
It's Spiral.
they make it with
Yeah,
real
Spiral.
cheese.
Cosmic's more like Indian.
Yeah, kind of.
and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. And then she also got like a vegan mac and cheese.
See, my
Yeah.
question is
They're
this.
evolving.
Can I ask a question to my only vegan?
Yeah, sure.
If you were vegan, you don't want like the cheese and the milk like from those products. Why imitate it? Like, why have imitation chicken, imitation cheese?
It's mostly like for flavors, and I really miss like textures that like food has. So it's mostly like I miss textures and like flavors, and also like when you become vegan, you experiment so much with spices and like you just learn how to like season your food, you know? Because when you cook with meat, like it has that meat flavor and it adds a lot of flavor to it. And I mean, I'm not
get away
against eating meat, you know? And it tastes really good. So I mean,
So, but why you still want to imitate the cheese? That's against.
I actually don't like vegan cheese.
Because it's disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
Most of
of
them
it
are
is
pretty bad.
pretty nasty.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
No, I say that because I have a lot of vegan friends now, and,
I
and they
don't
all
like
do
them.
all the imitation meat
Yeah.
and all that. I was like, if you're gonna imitate it, just eat the real thing.
Yeah, it tastes like water for me, like the cheese.
I won't try
I was
it.
a really big cheese lover.
I tried
but-
that one time. She ruined me. I haven't tried
Yeah.
anything else that's vegan.
Yeah.
We got a friend that's just like that. It was bad. He didn't like it either. But
Yeah, he actually.
Like I'm interested to try it all because I have nothing against it. I'm just like I want to know what it tastes like because it says like it's supposed to be like the macaroni and cheese was like really freaking good. I was like, this is. If somebody would have given it to me,
Yeah.
like not knowing what it was,
Yeah.
I'd be like, are you sure this is vegan?
Well, speaking of macaroni and cheese, have you guys been to the Munchies? Like DA Munchies, the Munchies.
Did you guys post something about that?
Yeah,
thing?
we
Yes.
I haven't been there.
What
no.
is that?
it's like this little like southern comfort food style place. They have meat options too, but they also have a lot of vegan options, and it's like,
Oh, you're like best of both worlds.
yeah, man, definitely.
Yeah, they opened up, like they said, when we were there, which was like 2 weeks ago, they had opened up for like a month. They've only been there a month. And I mean, their food was so good. And something that I miss, the flavor that I miss, is like seafood. And they have a mushroom oyster po' boy
It's vegan.
that's vegan. And it was so good. Like, that thing put me to sleep, dude.
Dang.
Like, they pack their food, like, you know.
Was it pricey?
No.
No, because this is my hang up with like Cosmic Cafe and like Spiral Diner. They're kind of pricey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The Munchies is not pricey.
Yeah.
it's pretty
Affordable.
affordable.
Yeah.
Like for going out to eat.
Yeah.
And that's what I hate too, it's like a misconception. It's like vegan food is like really expensive, but it's like it's really not, because if you really think of like the basis of veganism, a lot of it comes from like deep cultures who have like start with like rice and like chickpeas and beans, like basic
Yeah,
ingredients,
it's pretty inexpensive relatively.
Yeah, so it comes like it's like really rooted to like
You know why vegan is
The land.
vegan is super expensive? Because white people.
yeah. Sorry, I didn't want to say that, but
I swear to God, this is
Yeah.
what it is. Just
'Cause
white people.
The trendiness
Yeah.
of it all.
Yeah, they whenever they get their hands on stuff, they make expensive for no reason.
He'll be your political correctness translator, like like the
he says it wrong.
Yeah, like who did that with Barack Obama?
Yeah, with the
Key
guy
and Peele.
from Key and Peele.
Yeah, that's
The
awesome.
angry
I mean,
translator.
it's true though, because a lot of like the real good like vegan recipes are like from brown folk, like Indian food, Mexican food. A lot of it actually can be vegan,
Yeah.
you know.
But I still debate Indian people, even though it's stupid. I don't know why I'm this type. I don't know why I'm like this. Why I like to argue people down. It's like, well, Indian people, it's like, you're a vegetarian. No, I'm a vegan. No, you're a fucking vegetarian.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm stupid, but I think they're vegetarians. But the same thing. Same thing. It's
Well, I mean, vegetarians don't eat cheese. Or
Vegans
vegans don't eat cheese or
but,
anything like
but there's
that.
not a lot of cheese in Indian food to begin with.
No,
Right.
no.
Because
yeah.
majority of them.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying because we'll go to Indian places and it's like, oh, vegetarian friendly, and then we get there and like, I'm like, well, none of this has cheese. I guess it's vegan.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of Thai food. It's pretty good.
So I have something that I've been wanting to talk about with you guys specifically. We were going to bring up Four Corners
Oh man.
And,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't.
and La Luna and ¿Qué pasó con La Luna? You know, what happened?
It's a good thing.
So for those people who don't know,
Yeah. Go ahead. You
yeah,
go.
so Four Corners got bought out by, was it Constellation?
Constellation Brands. Yep.
Yeah, so Constellation Brands is just another name for big beer and big beer industry stuff. So they're buying up, scooping up a lot of the smaller breweries and stuff that are really popular. So you guys specifically are really big fans of the brewery.
Yeah, we loved Four Corners.
You loved. You
I
loved those?
love Four
wait,
Corners
is
I
that
won't
Pascal?
go support them anymore. If
Why
somebody
not?
buys me a beer from there, then yeah, I'm cool with it. So
'Cause it's free beer.
Well, yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna
Nobody turns down
No,
free
it's
beer.
not free beer.
It's an on the house. It's an on the house beer.
Yeah.
But here's my thing. I don't like putting a lot of my money into big beer, especially brands like Constellation, because there was an article that came out recently that Constellation was like stealing water from villages in Mexicali. Like they were like taking their water. Like these are people's water. This is what they live off of. Taking it and using it to brew their beers and things like that, which that's really shitty. And the thing with big beer is when they buy out these littler brands, it kind of pushes all the smaller beers out. But it's in a way, I don't know. All these beers may not go. They may all just get bought out by big beer. We don't know, but there's just such a big market for that. I think big beer is struggling, and they're just starting to buy these little brands out so they can try to get their money back.
So
It's a good thing. It's a good thing for
Four Corners?
Four Corners because they've got money now. Like
Yeah.
it's their money,
I-
and they might have more freedom. I don't know.
They
I
have
don't know
more
what
choices now.
I don't know. They have more choices to distribute and stuff. But again, it starts pushing out the littler guys, and I don't like.
But how
that.
does it push out the little guys? Because this is my debate I have. I try to have this conversation with as many brewers as possible, or anybody who won't support people who get bought out.
Yeah.
And it's fair enough. I'm not saying you don't have to. You don't.
Yeah,
have to
no,
support.
I got
You don't
you.
have
Yeah.
to do anything
Yeah,
you
I
don't
got
want to do. That's fine. But I'm all for it because I think it's good. You know, I think it's good for the business owners because if they didn't want to sell, they didn't have to. They made an option saying, you know, this is financially what we are interested in.
Right.
It's probably what they got in.
Yeah, it's their choice. I mean,
Yeah.
they can do whatever they want. So the thing that bothers me the most, it may not happen, or it's something that could possibly happen. They could get bought out, and they could just shut them down. They have the choice of actually shutting them down if they wanted to.
Yeah.
And get rid of all their beers. We can go back to the times when it's just Miller, Budweiser, Coors. That's all that's on the
I
shelf.
doubt that would be the option.
I doubt that'll happen too, because there's still a whole lot of breweries that
Then
can still distribute.
Strange Brew comes out from the,
I don't know.
from the
It takes,
shadows.
it takes over
Me
the world.
and my brother have that conversation all the time. I don't really have big plans to make like a brewery or anything like that. Nothing in the moment. But he's like, if somebody came and offered you $10 million, would you sell your brewery? I'm like, I don't know, probably not.
Well,
But that's
a
just me.
number.
That's just me,
That's
yeah.
that's a
What
perfect point.
what does Adriana say? She's like,
I don't know. I'm pretty much on his side. I just feel like it's in the discretion of the people who own the business, and if that's what they want to do, man, like go for it. You
Yeah,
know,
no, for
like I'm
sure.
still gonna love your beer.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't really read into the article that you read, to be honest, and I should because
Constellation?
you want to be like woke, you know, and
yeah,
like read
that's as
upon
informed
that.
as you can be.
So I think maybe if I read that and if I found out that those sources were true, then yeah, like against that. But I'm not against like big companies
Buying out
or
the
like
smaller
buying out
companies.
small. Why?
Because that's not. I think whatever the faults that company had has nothing to do with Four Corners.
Yeah, that's
Is
what they
that
want to
that's
do.
that company's faults and things they did in the past. But that's any big corporations, you know, where it be drilling through Native American lands, going through taking water supplies in the Midwest, you know, taking up the lakes and smaller lakes over there for drilling. You know, it is what it is. Every big business does it, and that's something you choose as a consumer if you want to work with that person or not.
Right.
Individual Four Corners has nothing to do with that. But there's a number involved, and this is a conversation I have with every brewer I get a chance to. It's like there's a number. May not be 10 million, may not be 50 million, might be 100 mil, might be 200 mil. Depends how big you are and how big the contract is. There's a number one day that's gonna come by. It's like, here's this money, and then
$1 billion.
and then you're like, yes, take it.
Here's the keys to your new private island.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, I think it all just depends on your morals, but I mean,
That's true,
I
another thing.
honestly,
I
I
say
would
numbers
still
for me.
drink their beer. I still
Yeah.
love Soy Luna, and like, I'm still gonna drink it.
Yeah. So I'm kind of on the fence. Like I see both sides of it, and there's like some romantic side of me. It's like, let's stick true to like, good craft beer, but at the same time too, it's like
And Oak Cliff.
yeah, you got to think though at the same time, like it's gonna make it a lot easier. They could take it one of two ways. They could just sell out completely and just keep pumping out the same stuff, not be innovative, or maybe
Yeah.
have more options, be more innovative, and they could do stuff and they're financially secure. But I mean, at the same time, we all from the outside looking in can always be like, hey, you sold out, you guys were like part of the small brew crew and now you guys sold out. But when you're the one faced with making that decision with the money that can obviously be earned from that, you're like, well, it might be a little bit more of a difficult choice.
Yeah.
you know?
And
So-
I'm always interested. I want to hear people's opinion on what you mean by selling out. What's selling out to you?
That's what I'm thinking too.
Like, what does it mean
Yeah,
to
is
sell
the
out?
quality
Because
going to suffer, or is it going to
what's
be?
your contract say?
Yeah.
Your contract say you can still brew what you want, but you have a certain amount of numbers you need to make. But what is the negotiating parts you have with it? Because if you're just making more money, you have more distribution, more revenue to come in, so you could make different things and still be yourself. Okay, that's not selling out. You just made obligations for yourself for distribution of your established beers. Sell that nationwide, but you can still work on other stuff,
do
smaller
other stuff
projects,
that's- Yeah, gotcha.
single release.
You said you wouldn't probably go out and buy like any of their beers, just 'cause
No, I just try to stay away from all that stuff. I mean, again, it's just one of those things to where I'm just for little beer. I'm just
You
for
just,
the
you feel the
little
same way about
guys.
music? I feel like everybody who loves, like,
I don't know. No, I'm different about that.
so it's okay if a small band sells out to a big distribution company, like Sony,
yeah.
Universal.
Yeah, I think I'd be okay with
Is
that.
it more
I mean,
like
I
the
listen to-
humanitarian part?
For me,
that, like,
it's Constellation
affects you?
Brand on that one, and then I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just it makes me just root for the little guy. I just want the little guy to be
Yeah.
able to make it. But I
Underdog,
mean, it's
yeah.
a capital.
But
we
isn't
live
that,
in a
isn't that
capitalist
making it
society.
though? When he gets bought
Yeah.
out for, let's say,
For
we know the
him.
numbers.
No, that's very true. That's very true.
So if you're craving a Soy Luna, do you just ask your wife to give
You
it
make
to you?
one.
I
No,
know.
he's a
I
brewer
can't
now.
buy that.
I got you a free beer.
If you wanted to buy me one of those
No.
beers, I wouldn't turn it down. I'd drink it.
Strange Brew can make their own now. How about that?
Who? Yeah, this guy.
Drew? Yeah, fuck that guy.
No. We're talking about Ziggy.
Ziggy?
Yeah, he can do that.
Ziggy can do anything.
Ziggy's
He can
got
pull
the good
flavors out of
definitions for
things.
stuff.
He can,
He's very articulate.
like, the way you word, like, when I don't have an explanation for
He's
it,
just a
he's
genius.
really good at, like, explaining it. Yeah.
That's why Ziggy gets paid the big bucks.
Yes.
All right. Then, so what's the next beer you guys want to try? That's
So,
small business.
Yeah. On that note,
Brought
I
to
think
you
at some
by
point it's probably
Ziggy.
they're all just going to get bought out by InBev. It'll just be all InBev. And then what they'll start doing is they'll just start canning Bud Light in all these cans. I'm just talking about random utopia.
You know what? We need to meet up with you guys one more time, and I want to reintroduce. You want it out of the can?
No, I'm fine in my glass now. Yeah.
So what are we trying now? We have the,
Oh, this is the Oak Cliff Ale. It's a blonde ale.
That sounds-
Oak Cliff.
Ale.
That's my hood.
I wanna. What I want to do is I want to play a
Face.
drinking game with
Oh.
shitty beers.
Oh yeah. You were talking about that before.
Yeah, we did that on the show, inspired from your episode. I was like, that's a good concept. So we did normal summertime beer before summer started.
Yeah.
It's like Coronas, Bud Light, Miller Lite, Heineken. I think we did 5 beers, right?
Yeah, we did
Anyway,
a good amount.
5 normal typical beers you will buy at the store. You see everybody else buy.
Right.
We drank it, and we try to guess which one was which. And I think it'd be fun since you guys have a better palate than me.
Ziggy did so he did the little mystery pour. He poured it underneath where we couldn't see it.
Yeah.
And he would bring it out to us.
Oh.
And so it was pretty interesting. Like I thought I would have a better idea. And the beer, we picked our favorites from him before we found out what was what.
Yeah.
And I think I ended up, out of all of them we tried, I think Miller ended up being my favorite.
Yeah.
Miller Lite.
Nice.
I was like, So, interesting.
Good classic grandpa beer.
Classic.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like
Miller and Coors, those are classic.
I was my big go-to beer back in the days was Coors Original.
oh yeah, the banquet beers.
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah,
good
the
actually. I like
Yellow
those ones.
Bellies. I used to
Yeah.
drink
The
those
champagne
too,
beers?
yeah. That's Miller High Life.
That's Miller High
That's
Life?
Miller High
That's
Life.
it, yeah.
There's been one shitty beer that I've actually like spat out, and it was at Josh's party. Josh Griffin had came back from Japan,
on blast.
and
Thanks, Josh.
he
Fuck
had
Josh.
he
Beer,
bought,
bro.
what did he buy? Do you
I
remember?
don't remember. It was probably Bud Ice or something.
It was Bud Ice.
Bud Ice. That's good. I like Bud
I
Ice.
have
back in
actually
the day.
spat out Bud Ice before.
Keystone,
I like
Natty
Platinum.
Light,
Bud Light Platinum.
Milwaukee's
It's
Best.
weird.
Milwaukee Best is good.
Never had that
Milwaukee's
one.
Best Ice.
Milwaukee's Best has made me vomit.
Yeah, me too.
Just like
I've had-
one sip
I've
of
had
it.
the
is
worst
like, nope.
shits with Milwaukee's Best.
The Keystone,
never
I
tried that
can't
one.
really stand Keystone.
Keystone screw.
Keystone Ice? You ever had Keystone Ice?
No, I
Yes.
haven't had Keystone
dark
Ice.
one?
Yeah, that's a higher alcohol, the Keystone Ice.
It is.
Yeah.
What about
yeah.
Bud Light Platinum? I think that's the best one
It's
they
really
make.
sweet.
I like it.
The blue bottles, those little.
Yeah, the all blue bottles.
I get like
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care for that one. It's too sweet. But have you guys ever played Edward 40 Hands
I
Yeah.
have.
with
Yeah.
Keystone Ice?
Not
No,
Keystone Ice.
I did.
Not Bud Ice. What did we use?
I did
We
Coors.
used-
I think I did
We used
the
something.
Coors
else. I
Light.
think we used-
45s?
I think we used like 211 or something.
Oh yeah.
That high
I did
gravity
the big
stuff.
Coors the ones you did. You did the Coors Light ones.
What is that?
Which one? Oh, the big.
What's what?
Coors Original, whatever ones. The big
Yeah.
40 ones they
Edward
have.
40 Hands?
Yeah.
Oh, so Edward 40 Hands is.
Oh, you never
get-
played?
No, I don't know what that
This
is.
is
get big
pre-marriage
cans-
days,
you get
okay?
big-
Yeah, it
You get
is.
big, either big bottles or big cans of beers, and you duct tape them to both
Oh
hands.
yeah, I've done that.
And you can't go to the
before.
restroom unless you pee yourself or finish your beers, and then you win. Have you guys ever played Wizard Staff?
Yeah, Wizard
No.
Stick.
Oh, is that where you have to
I
have
thought
like
that's
your
what it
hands?
was
Yeah.
called.
No, that's Wizard. Wizard Staff is different. So Wizard Staff
That's
is
what I played. Wizard.
you drink
Yeah.
beers, and
And
it's
you
got to be
tape 'em.
canned.
Yeah.
Drink canned beers, and you duct tape them. And if you make the staff bigger than you win.
By the
It
end-
is
Yes.
the
You
hardest.
have to do it by the
fucking-
pool because halfway through it, it just can't fit in the house. You
No.
can't drink it, and it just becomes ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like showcase of balancing that shit towards the end and just
Yeah.
trying to drink
Yeah, and
one
you've
more
got this
sip.
whole thing. You take your new beer, you duct tape it to the top, and you've got this whole stick. You're just sitting there drinking.
I never made it
It's just
really
like
far,
going
but
super far.
it's always
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
I think my friend got it at
I-
12 deep.
I've won. I think I've gotten like 15 or 16.
I've never seen 15
It was
as
bad. It
12
was
deep is
bad.
weird already because he got it
Yeah.
like he had to like trick it.
Yeah, 15 is it's bad. I'm just gonna say that, dude. It's bad.
No, the first
It
time
was
I
a
played
bad
Edward
night.
40 Hands is when I first moved to Texas. Started hanging out with white people. Just FYI.
That is a white person. Ziggy.
There he is.
No, so they're like, let's play Edward 40 Hands, and it sounds like a cool game. I wasn't thinking about it. I was like, cool. We sit there drinking, and from New York, we don't chug anything. We just sip. We sip on beers. We have fun. We hang out. Relax.
Maybe I should move there.
Because they're all
That's
$15 a beer.
It's the only way you make it through the night.
We don't sip beers here. We
Shotgun
shotgun
'em.
them. in Texas.
So 30 minutes in of me sipping both my beers, I'm just playing around sipping both. I got 2 beers. Halfway through, I got to pee. I'm like, oh fuck,
Yeah,
oh fuck, oh fuck.
Yeah.
It's like I got to pee. They're like, that's part of. You didn't tell me the other half of the game.
yeah, yeah. Right. Why didn't nobody explain the rules to me?
So then I'm trying to chug. They're like, I'm trying to chug one beer, and you know how hard it is to chug a 40? Like, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
already.
Because it's like the big bottle with a tiny little.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you ever have to
Bottle
pee so
opening.
bad, but you keep drinking something?
yeah.
On
and
top of it,
yeah,
it hurts.
It's terrible.
It
It
hurts.
is the worst pain.
Millions of teachers do that in the classroom. Okay, so
Oh yeah.
They know you're struggling.
They have for
We
their
get it.
workshops.
Yeah.
I would
My
always
mom's a
just-
teacher,
Just
so-
chug.
Margarita Fridays and stuff.
Afterwards, I learned
That's
to
the
chug
thing.
one beer real fast.
I'm doing
Yeah,
one on
duct tape
Friday
myself.
actually.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
But anyway, let's try this beer. We totally
we were-
forgot.
Oh,
Let's
I've
sip
been
it on
I've
there.
been drinking
Yeah,
it.
mister, come on, man.
Cheers.
Salud.
All your
salud.
Edward 40 Hands stories made me thirsty.
It's a good. What is this one on? Is this ale?
Ale. It's a blonde ale.
It's a good ale. It's just a typical ale.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
not
there's
super,
nothing
super
like
special.
amazeballs about it,
I
but
was
it's good.
I was an idiot for like 2 seconds. I really thought I said 16.9%.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not even the right label. 16.9 ounces.
Yeah.
You bastards. You guys cheat me out on that one.
Liar.
It's because they used to sell bottles, and they used to actually sell like the European style bottles, and they were 16.9 ounces. And they just reused the label because this
Wow.
one says 12 ounces.
All right, so let's sue him.
Let's assume.
Start our
Down
own
with
brewery.
that. Let's do
This
that.
is a good beer. I mean, nothing. This is definitely a poolside beer. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing special about this. You sit there and drink it all day.
Yeah.
I think for this one, like I said, I like the simplicity of it all. So like this kind of, the whole quote, just beauty and simplicity.
Yep.
I appreciate that because
Yep.
it's
Yeah.
nothing too like out there with flavor. It's just some simple, chill
Yeah,
beer.
just a real.
All right, guys, we have 20 minutes,
Question mark?
30 minutes. Oh, never mind.
Mine's like
All
10
right.
minutes ahead.
Yeah.
Cool. We're halfway done. Sweet.
Oh, yeah,
This
sorry.
is yummy.
I told you I went to New York City public school. My math is not great.
So do you guys have any upcoming brews or like any experimental beers you guys want to come up with, or that are in the works?
The pear one.
I
The
had
pear one is
pear
one.
pear wheat one,
Yeah.
and then the mango kolsch. It's gonna be the
Oh,
the
you
one.
know what? I had a
That
question
sounds
once I said
delicious.
when I heard mango kolsch. What's up, Z?
I have a request for you guys after last week's very disappointing
That's
show.
where I was gonna go with that. Yeah.
Is there any way to make a pineapple beer? Because we had two last
I was
week and there
just
was
thinking
no.
I
that.
was gonna bring one.
Yeah, we're
pineapple
gonna.
in
I
there.
was gonna bring one, and I didn't. You guys had it. You had it at Brain Dead Party Pooper.
Oh yeah.
The Belgian Strong.
Yeah, that one was good.
It's
It's like a
good.
10%
Yeah.
beer, but they use I don't know
couldn't
how many.
finish
I
it.
think it's like I think it was like 100 gallons or 50 gallons of beer, and they fermented it with 1,000 pounds of pineapple.
It's about
That's a lot of.
It's about
Yeah,
lot
to
of-
bring out that flavor.
Yeah, that was
80
good.
bushels, I think.
Yeah, so
80 bushels.
Carry the one. Yeah, it's about 80 bushels.
No, because that's what I was saying when I heard the mango. I was like, oh, I gotta talk to you about the pineapple because we tried 2 pineapple beers last week, which was they weren't bad. They were
I
good
remember
beers.
that hashtag. Where's the
Where's the
fruit?
fruit,
Yeah.
man?
Where's the fruit? I saw
Where's
the
the
snippet.
fruit? We still
I saw that.
wanna
We still
know
can't find
where's
it.
the fruit? Where's
Party
the
Pooper.
fruit?
Try Party Pooper. If you guys get a chance, they sell it at Whole Foods.
Party
Do they?
pooper.
Party Pooper. Yeah,
I'ma
they
go
sell-
look
it's in
for
a
it.
big bottle. It's a big bottle. It's like $15, but
Hey,
it's a
but
10%
It's
beer.
10%. Yeah.
I'll
and it's
go
got
get
some
it.
dope art on it. It's got like the Grim Reaper and then a little piece of pineapple guy. And he's like,
Well, that's kind of the reason why we bought the ones. I bought the ones last week is because
I do too.
They look good.
I
The
think me and
bottles
you are
look
on the
good.
same level on that. We go for art. Like,
Yeah.
we go for what attracts our eyes.
I'm like a little kid. I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh,
Of
that looks
course,
cool.
yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
let's
right?
get this.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
get it. Damn it!
But
They're just so crushed.
that was me thinking last week. We looked at it so heartbrokenly. I was like, fuck.
You guys are familiar with Buffalo Bayou in Houston?
So
So okay,
their blueberry tall grass.
was it pretty good? Well, we tried 2 on the show. We tried a pecan pie porter, and then we tried. It sounds delicious,
I
right?
like pecan, yeah.
Didn't really get any. It was not sweet. And we didn't get any pecan.
There it is,
Oh.
Party Pooper. See the little pineapple at the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like holding his cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen that before.
It's
I just haven't ever.
it's so then
That's cool
they
art.
call it a pineapple upside down cake. That's the flavor, and it tastes like a pineapple upside down cake. It's delicious.
Because
It
once you
does.
finish it, you're gonna be
It's-
upside down in your bar stool.
Yep,
like-
exactly. It's like 10.6%. It's crazy. But I'm sorry, continue your story.
No, but so we tried that one from Buffalo Bayou, and we're like, okay, not what we thought it was gonna be. We'll write it off. We ended up getting you got the
Pineapple, and it's just big bowl of pineapple.
It was a pineapple triple, and
No
it tastes like a triple. Which just
It's like a good
didn't taste
triple.
Didn't
Yeah.
taste like no pineapple. We were like, where the fruit? Where the fruit?
Yeah.
If you're looking for fruit, the fruit salad
From
elixir.
from
is
Taps and Caps.
So
Yeah, I'm mad at you guys because you guys didn't bring us any.
good.
I'm sorry, man. This was
Well, bring me.
this
I
was-
have yet to try it.
weeks ago.
I'm the only one who you have to try it.
This was weeks ago.
We'll have to
man.
go there for the next little tapping they do.
Every time we talk to Rick, shout out to Rick and Jack. They just sell out so fast, which is good for them. I'm happy for them. That's badass. But
Yeah.
I want some.
It has a very good, like, it's like when you try it, you taste the fruit, but at the end, it's kind of like a creamy flavor, which I like.
Was it so kind of like more
milk
like
cream?
smoothie like for you guys too, like a little bit thicker, like of a texture? You know what I mean? Because when we had it, was almost like they
said about the smoothie.
like kind of like almost like they blended in fruit with it or
that's-
something.
yeah,
Kinda
that's
like,
It was a little thick
Yeah.
compared to this.
Yeah.
Yes. And yeah, it was a little creamy, like cream. Yeah.
I think, yeah, I was wondering. So that's what I'd
Yeah.
be interested in. And I say this all the time. I was always called, like, when people see me drink at the bars, like, oh, you drinking that bitch drink. I drink fruity drinks all day.
you let people talk to you like that
That's
at the
so
bar?
lame.
I'm all day. I don't care. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
my little drink, I'm not going to have any, like, it's not going to taste bad. I'm going to enjoy myself. And I'm going to get just as drunk.
True.
And sometimes I
Less
have
calories.
more alcohol in mine than you do in yours.
Yeah.
So,
And
out of here.
on top of that, you get diabetes.
Diabetes.
And I want to be in that commercial.
Which is
with that
already
stash.
common.
Wolf of Brimley.
Yeah, diabetes.
And you get a cute
My
little-
biggest fear.
Did he pass away? I mean,
diabetes.
No,
Diabetes?
Walrus Brimley passed away.
I don't know.
No, I don't think he did.
Fact checker. We need a fact check.
Yeah, so can we get on that
We
one?
need a Politico fact check.
I'm gonna be heartbroken.
I don't think
Really?
diabetes died.
Yeah.
No, I think that's
Diabetes will
so
never be the same.
Well, we won't ever get old and we won't ever die. He's actually 83 and still
Oh,
kicking.
yeah, still kicking.
So
Still
Yeah, liar.
alive.
Wilfred.
2 times you lied to me
got-
today.
Guys, he got married 11 years ago
Wow.
to a new wife.
What a fucking.
How
It
old
is
is she,
never
dude?
too late. Yeah.
Define
How old
love.
is she?
Yeah.
oh, he got the diabetes.
Yeah,
money.
they did their monies.
'Cause if she knows that he has
God.
diabetes, then
Her age is not on the internet.
I wonder why.
Yeah,
I
she's
just
starting at
found-
20.
I was trying to find a photo of his wife, and I did not find a photo of his wife, but I did find an image from the sequel to Cocoon that I think
No.
you guys
Nice,
will get a kick out of.
Oh, my
Diabetes!
There it
is.
Wilfred Brandon.
I actually love that
You
movie.
do like that, but we have that movie on
Yes.
DVD. No, we've got the first one.
I was gonna
First
say,
one.
yeah, Cocoon 2 was bad.
I didn't know he was in the second
The
one.
first
We're gonna have
one's
to watch
really
it.
good.
Yeah, we like the
Yeah.
first one. I like the first. First one's cool. So yeah, New England style IPA. So this is Epic Brewing. You guys have had this one on the show before.
Love Epic Brewing.
Yeah.
So this one is different because it has lupulin in it. So where you get the bitterness from the hops and stuff like that, it's these little like oil sacks on the hops, and they're called. I believe it's
Little
called
trichromes? Or I mean,
Trichromes?
What do I call them? Something. They're called.
They're not histology, bro.
They're like little, yeah, they're like little sacks on them. that-
Yeah. So that's called that actual bitterness is called lupulin. So what they do is they concentrate it. So it's less that has to go into the beer, so you basically get less truths and stuff
Less
like
IBU.
that. No, it's going to be more IBU.
Oh, because it's more concentrated?
Super concentrated. So what it does is you don't have to use so much of it. So you don't have to use as many hop pellets. You basically use like half of that or a quarter of what you would normally use to get that IBU flavor. So
I hope it is. I hope it is.
I
too
hope it's
hoppy.
good too.
I mean, I don't like IPA. I don't like the bitterness from hops, so I hope it's not too hoppy. But it says it has a good amount of juice in it too. So juice
Dankness is
factor.
about half. So
I like
it
their
shouldn't be
little,
there.
their little like scales.
Yeah,
they
their
have
dankness
little sliders.
level. It's a 7% beer.
Yeah.
An actual brewery that I don't know what breweries do
Hazelberry
it except
can.
for one. Texas Hill Project is making a lupulin beer. They're Fire Ant Funeral, I believe.
Oh yeah.
I believe they're doing a lupulin.
Gnarly.
So this is going to be super interesting. But,
Pass it down there too.
oh, okay.
Lupulin. Never heard of it before.
Sounds like
Made with
something I
bits of
don't
real
wanna
lupus.
Maybe it was lupus.
Sounds like a disease.
have. Yeah.
Pass this down.
Yeah, let's pass that to them.
Wait, before you go, Drew. Before one more. No, you
No,
got some?
to them.
You can finish it.
There's a lot in there.
Oh, but in
I'm
that glass.
I'm gonna give them some more too.
Lupulin.
Keep saying it.
Does not sound.
Lupulin.
It's not sounding appealing.
Lupe Fiasco.
Oh my God.
Lupe Valdez.
Oh,
Vote.
there you go.
Gotta get our stick in. It's on.
Something we were talking about before the show. I didn't want to bring it up, but we.
Go ahead.
You wanted to bring it up.
I just want to
Don't
touch on
lie.
it. We're trying to keep
Yeah,
it
he-
not
I've been
political
asking him.
here.
Yeah, sure.
Anything, but have you guys seen the new Sacha Baron Cohen?
Oh, This Is America. Who is America?
Who's America?
I haven't seen
Have
it,
you
seen
but
it?
I've
I have
seen
not.
snippets.
Yeah.
I have
Yes, man.
Crazy.
He's getting it, dude.
So he's the one that does, like Bruno and
Borat.
Borat and all that stuff. And so he plays like different people, like a real liberal guy, a real conservative guy, and like a Israeli like commando kind of guy. And he like gets like higher up politicians, or like he had
You hit Dick Cheney.
Dick Cheney.
Yeah.
He had all these people on, and gets them to say stupid stuff and be in like stupid situations. It's hilarious. If you guys haven't seen it, recommend it.
Oh my god.
There you go. Right
that guy
there.
actually resigned.
He resigned. Yeah.
He resigned after that.
That's a
That's a lawmaker.
Yeah,
a
he is a
Georgia state legislature, House of Commons guy or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Since
that's Ziggy's recommendation of the week, by the way.
Nice.
So
Nice.
pull your pants down.
that's
Hey,
always
wait, are we
Ziggy's
bringing back the
recommendation.
butt chug? Because you guys remember that last time?
The old
What was the deal on
does
that
not
one?
sound-
So we said
Victor?
800. We said 800 followers, but I should set to 1,000.
So if we get 2,000 followers, we're gonna have him butt
I'm
chug
sharing the
a.
shit out of you guys on Facebook.
What are we gonna? What are you gonna butt chug? A whole 40, or what are we gonna do?
Fuck no.
We should do some
I'm
butt
gonna
eyes.
die.
We should do Edward Scissorhands.
Edward 40
God,
booty.
that sounds terrible. I'm
No.
sorry.
Edward 40 booty. I
Listen,
like
you
it.
could die
I
from
wouldn't
butt
do that
chugging.
to you.
Yeah, for sure.
You
Like
can't.
even like a
definitely
small
can't.
amount of like alcohol, if you take it through the butt, it like it doesn't process through.
That sounds disgusting.
You haven't heard of butt chugging before?
No.
Where have you been?
Dude, it is the
She's a
rage
teacher.
in college.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Were
I'm
you
none.
even in a fraternity?
So okay, butt chugging, like okay, like, you know what an enema is, right? Where they,
Yeah.
So that, but basically with beer,
What?
and so
That
the
is,
small
like,
amount,
crazy.
yeah, even like a 4% beer or
Gets absorbed
something, if
through your
you,
butthole. Your
yeah,
butthole.
it goes through like your colon and stuff, but it absorbs it all through there, and so instead of
through
your
your
body
bloodstream.
having, have your body having a chance to break it down and go through the whole process, the normal route, it's like makes you get like drunk really quickly.
I'm sorry, that just sounds like some white people shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what
It
the
is.
fuck?
It is.
Because-
Don't
I don't know.
I didn't invent this shit.
Not.
Victor's like preach, preach. It's some
This is
fr-
why I haven't heard about it
it's
because
some fraternity shit.
I don't
for
roll
sure.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
No, I heard about it because it was an epidemic years ago because they had to teach kids and parents why butt chugging is dangerous versus drinking it. When you
Yeah.
drink it, it gets processed by your liver,
Yeah.
and it's still you can still get alcohol poisoning, but you have your liver is defending you and protecting you,
You're not having like a filter there.
and that's
It's
how
not
you
a
get
filter so
drunk.
much,
When you butt chug, you don't get the feeling of being drunk per se. The toxin straight into your bloodstream because your colon absorbs it like it does water, and it just absorbs into your bloodstream, and you die.
So if you're like wasted, can you still pass a breathalyzer test
No,
if
you
you're butt chugging?
can't fail butt chugging it, but you don't have that same feeling.
I wonder if it doesn't happen
Because it
with,
doesn't
like
gradually come. It's just gonna come as a crash. You don't have a gradual where you get the buzz, the drunk, and then boom, you go from 0 to 100. And when you
Real
get to that
quick.
100,
Real quick.
you die.
Yep.
damn.
Wait,
Does it
is
have
that
to be
what
a
that
Don't do
Drake
that,
song
guys.
is about?
Yeah, 0 to 100.
It's about,
Dead.
it's about butt chugging.
Butt chugging.
Yes.
No.
Yes. butt
We
chugging.
cracked the code.
We got
Anyways,
it.
let's give this a shot, guys.
We're
Cheers.
really not focusing on beers this week at all, but this
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Cool. Lupulin. Go Lupulin.
definitely juicy.
Heck yeah. I really like Epic Brewing a lot.
I
Yeah,
do.
they do some
Did
good
we
stuff.
did we miss the epic brewing thing at Craft and Growlers? Did we miss it
I
yet?
think it was. I think it's this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Yeah, they have a one of the reserve Big Bad Baptist like reserve or
Yeah.
something like that. And
Hold
it's
on.
some super rare beer.
That's confusing. They have Big Bad Baptist and they got
Big Bad Batista, son of a Baptist.
No,
Yeah.
that's
the Baptist's
tomorrow.
wife.
Epic Brewing is
John Baptiste.
July 27th.
Oh.
That is
Jean-Michael
tomorrow.
Basquiat.
So yeah,
It tastes really good.
This is really good.
It hits
Babar.
like all around the tongue. Like it just goes everywhere.
Yeah. It's like real citrusy.
it's got like the juiciness he's talking about. I just like the smell of it, and the flavor's really good. And you do kind of like it does taste a little bit different with the lupulin. Like it's
Yeah.
got like
Tastes better.
it has like
Almost like a
that
clean-
pininess to it, but not
Yeah.
like bitter, like where you
Bitterness,
literally
yeah.
like taste the
Yeah.
bitterness.
Yeah. That's what I was just gonna say.
Real good, real good.
It's it doesn't have that super bitter. It tastes really clean. All right, I'm gonna have to buy Lupulin. They have it at the homebrew shop, and I asked the guy, and he's like, I don't know, I haven't tried it yet. He's like old school, so he's like, I don't trust all
This new
newer
age.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you kids, you
millennial.
crazy kids.
It's just facts, sir. He just facts.
I remember when that happened. That was crazy. But anyways,
You know where you
I was
were
in-
at?
I was in
Trying to burn
7th
through
grade.
these. I was in sixth grade.
I was in a school gym, and my
She's know what grade she was. I was in a school gym though.
Yeah.
Nah, I
Good
can
stuff.
tell you.
He was cutting class. I can guarantee.
No. I was in school because it was.
This one time I was in school.
Well,
That one
this was
time.
junior high school. I didn't really cut. I cut some in junior high school, not as much as when I got to high school.
You were in New York at the time, right?
I was
Wow,
living-
man.
I was in Queens. So here's the deal. My memory of 9/11 is vastly different from everybody else's here. Like, if you're an adult, you remember what happened, right? When I was a kid, I was in school. So I got to school early. I played handball. And that's how I made my lunch money. I go to school about an hour or two early, and then I play handball before school starts. And then when we got to school started, we go to homeroom. And they're like, okay, we canceled in the first period. And they took the TV out of the room and all the radios in
Right,
our
yeah, I
room.
remember that.
And they were like, okay, we're going to cancel first period. You guys are going to hang out here, and then there's going to be a free period, and then we're going to start classes after that. And that's all I got. I didn't know what happened until I got home later that day around 5
Wow,
o'clock.
They didn't even tell you.
No one told us.
Damn, man, that's-
And well,
kinda crazy.
we knew
I
something
guess they didn't
happened.
want you to like panic or anything.
But what happened was we, as kids, I remember thinking like, oh, someone got shot. Because this is because in my neighborhood it was common. Some people get shot all the time, and if maybe gang members still hanging outside, and they were like, okay, we're just gonna keep the kids inside. We're not gonna say anything, and then we're gonna be fine. So all right, cool, whatever. Second period rolls around, we're not moving. Third period goes around, we're not moving. Mind you, this like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. This already all 9/11 happened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And we just sit there, not knowing what to do. We start hanging out. And then around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, we start hearing kids getting picked up. You see the announcements coming.
Right.
And then I'm Santana. So I was one of the last kids to leave for school.
Right.
So I didn't leave until like after 3.
Damn.
And then I saw the line of parents and stuff like that, and people leaving. And then my mom, for me, if you don't tell me, I don't ask. like that's how I've always been my entire life. So my mom picked me up. I was like, "You good?" She's like, "We're fine." I'm like, "All right, cool." We go home, and then of course we go home. The whole family's there. The news is on that it happened. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
months.
that's crazy. And so that's my experience in that life. I didn't know it happened until much later in the day. And then, my better experience. We gotta wrap this up. We got 2 more beers. We're gonna wrap this up. So while you pour that, I'm gonna tell a quick story.
Against
drink that for you?
Against the Green Brewery.
Against the grain.
Pill face.
Against the Grain
Olive
Brewery.
face. Sorry.
On a better story, years later, we had a blackout in New York City where I was much older, and that affected the city way more. Like, 9/11 affected everybody. Now, I don't want to belittle that, but as a kid / wanted to be a fake adult, when the blackout happened, I was like, oh shit, we get to party for a whole week with no interruptions. For literally 5 days, we had block parties because we had stores that had meat, and they couldn't store the meat. There was no power to store the
Right.
meat.
Wow.
So the stores would literally have block parties for almost every other day. There was a block party going on and partying and stuff like that for a week. It was hot as fuck, but we were chilling.
Gotta eat that
See
meat.
how amazing that would be to like live like the natives did,
Just
like our ancestors
hanging out and drinking
did.
together.
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing.
Sharing what we have.
That's what me and my mom talk about. At least me and my family that's from there. We're Caribbean. All of us is from the Caribbean. My dad is Trinidadian, Puerto Rican, and Dominican. And what we do miss is the communal aspect of it, where
Yeah.
we hang out and drink together and have like parties and block parties and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
There's no
yeah.
one does that out here. Very rarely. And then if they do, there's mostly
Special occasions.
yeah. So
Man, it's 118 degrees outside, bro. You can't have no block parties out here. Come on, man.
in the fall time, sir. On this, we're gonna try this new beer. Salud.
Against the grain.
Against the
Green
Grain,
Brewery from Louisville.
Kentucky.
That's what I want
They
to
make better
have.
whiskey. I can tell you that right now.
Uh-oh.
And just to backtrack for a little bit, would you call him Trinidadian?
The girls call him Daddy-in.
Daddy ain't-
They call you Trini Daddy? What?
What? What? That went left. You're right. Left, whatever.
The girls call you Trinidaddy.
Trinidaddy. Yep.
That would be the blend
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Daddy and Trinidaddy.
My daddy from
Trinidad.
Trinidad.
Just like, I don't-
call him
I don't deny
Trinidaddy.
it.
This is my Trinidaddy.
That's my Trinidaddy. That does not sound right.
That's what they call Bay from Trinidad.
I think he will shoot me. He will apologize and shoot me at the same time.
I'm sorry for this.
Hey, Trinidaddy.
Oh gosh.
Or is it Trinipapi?
Trinidad Poppy.
That's what it would be.
Yeah.
He does like to believe he's Puerto Rican at heart. He will never say it, but he dances salsa.
Oh, he's gonna shoot you for that.
Yeah.
Mm,
This
so
is a
what,
decent beer.
what's
It's
everything
decent.
of the beer?
It's okay. I like the whiskey better.
I like it's a little bit brighter.
It's not
It
my
is a lot
favorite
better,
out of
yeah.
what we've had.
It's not as fruity or.
It's my least
citrusy.
favorite.
It's a pretty.
It's a solid beer.
It reminds me a lot of like kind of
IPA.
IPAs that I would drink starting out, and I like
Yeah.
this, like kind of the bitterness. I
Yeah,
like
the
that of the
nostalgia.
IPA. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you're way opposite. I hate it. Not that I hate the beer. Like it's a good solid beer. It's a
No,
IPA.
you're good, man. You're good. We just randomly picked this one.
No, no.
Adriana actually picked this one. She was just like, let's try it.
No, I like the picture. The picture's been dope as fuck.
Yeah, that's
the
cool.
picture's dope as shit.
First the
The art.
coffee beer, and then the Gruit. And now this one, man, you're just
Yeah.
hitting all the bangers.
Getting it.
All right,
Yeah, that
we
was
gotta
good.
hurry up and drink this and
Oh.
get to our next
Oh
one.
god.
I brought this one. You know, I brought a bunch of pale ales and lagers and stuff.
Do you want to drink it? We don't have to drink it.
No, this one's for you, bro. I brought this specifically for you. I was like, I gotta get a stout for my boy.
Man, I owe you guys some drinks.
Yeah.
This just sounds amazing. I mean, if you just-
Spoiler alert: it is great.
Oh, you've had it.
We've had it before.
We've had it?
You don't remember?
He doesn't remember, so we're gonna give him a refresher.
Wait, when did
I
we have it?
don't remember this.
You don't remember it because that was a
is a pretty,
2-hour show
this
we
is a
had.
pretty-
Oh, I was drunk as shit.
Yeah.
So we did
I
it
don't
too.
want-
Well, this is with Chanel or with Amber?
Amber
Amber?
Was
and
this
Chanel.
was this the season finale?
No,
Show?
this was one of the old studio when Victor and Chanel got
watch that with water,
stuck in the elevator,
Oh,
Remember that?
yes.
and we thought he robbed her for the beer. Like,
I did rob her for the beer, but then I got caught in the elevator. No, I forgot. Well, I don't remember half the things we drank that day. We drank a lot of sours. We drank a lot of stouts.
It's really.
I
good.
think half is generous.
I really don't remember that show, honestly. I drank a whole bottle of rye before
Thank you.
the show started.
Okay.
And
So you were lit.
Yeah, I was having a
Okay.
party all to myself.
I'll get to it.
Okay, thanks.
I can do it.
Yeah, this
We
one
weren't
is.
even in the room. We were just
Oh,
letting
it
Vic
smells
talk.
so good.
As I
So-
smell it, I still can't remember it.
I to be fair, like I had tried before we even started this show, like this podcast. I had tried it, and it's really good. So
Where did you find this at? This is delicious.
you can find
Specs.
it. Yeah, Specs. You can get a Total Wine. There's a lot of spots where they have it.
The chocolate like seeping through this motherfucker.
Yeah. So one of the things we talk about with the show is when beers are as advertised. So they say, okay, it's chocolate, and when you
Yeah, I
actually get to
remember
taste
you
it,
talking about that. Yeah.
when you taste it, like where the fruit, they didn't have any fruit.
Right.
They said they had the fruit, but they didn't have any fruit. But this
From
one
the
is
bottle.
definitely as
Hold up,
advertised.
hold up. That's mine.
Thank you so much. Yeah, give her some more.
Thank you, son.
She was drinking from the bottle.
No, this is really.
that drops hard.
Wow.
It tastes just like chocolate. It's delicious. Has
Organic, first of all.
vegan.
Organic
Correction.
chocolate.
Is it vegan
wow.
chocolate?
Wow.
Vegan chocolate.
I don't know, but I'm gonna drink it.
It's adult yoo-hoo.
Oh wow, yeah.
All right. Well,
Man.
cheers, everybody.
Cheers. This is a way to finish the show.
Heck
Salud.
yeah, dude.
Thanks for trying to help me remember like drunken memories, but I can't right now. I gotta get as drunk I was at the moment and to remember it.
Yeah,
You remember that movie? What's that movie?
the beer movie.
Dude, where's my car?
No, the beer where they drink beers and stuff. It's the guys who made
Beer Fest.
Beer Fest.
Beer
That's it.
Fest.
Yeah, he says, "Oh, the best way to remember stuff is to get drunk as he was at that moment, and you can remember."
Yeah.
So, all right, where's my bottle of liquor? Let's start drinking.
Oh,
I'm just happy I made it home that day.
right. What do you guys think?
It's delicious.
It's good. It's sweeter, and it's just like definitely like a good dessert beer.
Yeah.
This is. I think if we get a
Oh,
chance
you guys
before we
didn't
leave,
do
can we leave on a high note with actually putting dessert beer? Because I think this is dessert beer for
we didn't
me.
do
across the
any. We
board.
didn't do any rating beers. We didn't rate
No,
them.
I did one poolside, and then this is like
Oh, you did? Yeah, man. You threw that in there.
that was like, yo,
So
look at
is
that.
it-
This-
Great with
look,
a pecan pie.
Like that cheesecake.
Like,
What
on
about
the
that cheesecake
side.
right there?
That looks
Seriously.
good. This
No,
would go
really.
good.
Look at the camera. Look at the
Yeah.
TV so you can see the
This would go
cheesecake.
really good with that, actually.
Yeah. See this. This
think
is
that'd be perfect.
advertised Buffalo Bayou. All right.
It's amazing.
I want to love you guys, even though I hate your name, but I love you. You know, local craft beer. We just need more samples from them, man.
Yeah.
And you said the blueberry one's the one to try.
Yeah, the tall grass. I think it's
Tall
tall
grass.
grass blueberry.
We got on the lookout for that tall grass blueberry.
I think that's it. That may be a little wrong on that, but
Just blueberry from
I
Buffalo
believe
Bayou.
you. You sold me.
You might be a little wrong.
I'm gonna tell the guy at
But
the
it's
store.
okay.
No, it's tall glass.
Yes,
Blueberry.
just like that.
Jacob
like
said
that.
so. Who? Jacob.
who the fuck is Jacob?
The number one brewer in
Strange
Texas.
Brew?
Haven't you had enough?
Strange Brew. Ever heard
All right,
of them?
on that note, guys, I love you guys. You guys are the absolute best. And
Thank
I
you.
will get your name right the next time we hang out. I promise
Sure.
on air.
I can't believe you messed up.
I can't
That was
believe.
bad.
I do believe that.
Do you believe that I
horrible.
messed up? Thank you.
I tried to give
appreciate
him
that.
out, but it was really him.
You can follow them on Instagram. We're gonna make sure we go hang out with them as much as we can. We get clips of their brewing process, so we can have their own specialty videos with them, and hang out with them more and support them. September 3rd.
Second.
Second.
This is
It's a Sunday, yeah.
Sunday. And then Ziggy's Backdoor Con Club. He's gonna be there tonight. You can catch him every weekend, most likely hosting the late show.
Making people
and
crack up.
then,
Sounds
anything for you,
fun.
sir? No, you're good. All right, then we out. Follow us anywhere in social media. We love you guys. Drink safe. Peace.